Hi everyone, and welcome to TWF Nxt Uk. Now, keep in mind, even though this show is named Nxt Uk, it really doesn't really have anything to do with England or anything like that. But it's just one of the shows that we do. So instead of an E, has a show called that too. I'm Michael Cole here with Trini Kwan and also with Taz. And today we're going to have one good fight that we're going to have here on NXT UK. Well, Trini Kwan said it is good to finally be back at the announce team again, and I'm here with Taz. Well, Taz says, ain't it good, Michael Cole? We finally get to work together again. Yes, it certainly is. And now we have James Ellsworth in the ring. Well, Trini Kwan said, what's his thing going to be? Well, maybe things didn't quite work out with me and Mechagodzilla, but I went out and I picked someone I know I can beat. I picked someone I know that I can win against. Well, who will this man be? Trini Kwan says. I don't know, Taz says. But James Ellsworth looks like he's ready. Yeah, he does look like he's ready, Michael Cole says. He does look like he's ready for it. I picked that man, and it's Algar. And Algar coming from the top of it. Oh! Ding, ding, this fight got started. And Algar, the nephew, the nearest, the kin, the Divatox somehow. And, yeah, well, the general manager, Divatox, overseer Divatox having, oh! And James Ellsworth claimed that Algar on-looked him at one point. But that's not true. Michael Cole said a clothesline and he's out. So much for being on-looked, Trini Kwan said. Algar coming back. Oh! Are they going to start doing the track out? I'm sure they are. Well, he just fell down, so. Well, he can't do it, Taz said. He's hung up on the rope there. Okay. So now he's going to do it now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now Taz says James Ellsworth getting himself back in the ring now, and now he just took down Algar. Well, some folks might say, why is this the first fight you're doing here on NXT UK? I don't know. But it is what it is. James Ellsworth coming now. He said he's going to do the elbow drop. No, he just missed with that. And now Algar's got him now, Michael Cole says. And what's Algar going to do with him? Body slams him again. Trini Kwan said, give Algar some things. He does know how to wrestle and fight. He's enjoyed most of his time on Power Rangers Turbo and Power Rangers in Space. You would not actually believe that. And Algar right now, you know, who's birthing James Ellsworth here. And he's going to do it. Maybe James Ellsworth's going to win this one. Well, Taz says, come on, James Ellsworth, you got to win here. Another body slam. And James Ellsworth is going to do it. Is going to do his move again. Yeah, he's going to do it again, Trini Kwan says. Is it going to work out or not? Oh, actually, this time it actually does work. James Ellsworth, oh. It's down 1, 2, and only a kick out. And James Ellsworth doesn't understand why that happened. And now he's gonna have a fight with the Fight Lord. And while that happens, Algar just rolls him up. 1, 2, 3. Ding, ding, ding. Harry's your winner, Algar. So Algar just beat James Ellsworth, Michael Cole says. Yeah, Taz says, I don't see how that happened. I don't know how that happened, Taz says. How did Algar beat James Ellsworth? Well, somehow, someway, Trini Kwan said it happened here. You know, Algar beat James Ellsworth. Yes, it did, Michael Cole says, right here on NXT UK. Well, today we're also going to have another speech. Take it with Renee Young. Ladies and lords, the man I speak with at this time happens to be the dead man. The phenom of the dead man. Please help me welcoming the Undertaker. Well, Michael Cole says the Undertaker, who is now going to come out here and he's going to have a talk, and hopefully we can explain what's going on. All right, Undertaker, I understand you have that Matt Hardy has started to say stuff about you, about how he's going to beat you and everything. What do you think? Well, you must understand, Renee Young, where the Undertaker comes from. Well, actually, oh, Renee Young, as you must know, my Undertaker has been around for a long time. And there have been those who thought they had a connection with the dark side. But the truth is they did not have that same connection my Undertaker had. I mean, you could say Papa Shango and Mankind and Kang and Gangrel and the Executioner. You could also say Mordecai and Bray Wyatt if you wanted. But Broken Matt Hardy or Woken Matt Hardy, whatever he wants to call himself, thinks he has the same connection to my Undertaker does. But sadly, he does not. And if he keeps this up, he will rest in peace. He will rest and rest. And I'll tell you right now, Renee Young, the truth is that when I get my hands on Matt Hardy, I do take on his dear Broken Matt Hardy or Woken Matt Hardy. When you come face to face with a dead man, you will all be done. It will all be done. And you will rest in peace. Or rest and rest. Well, The Undertaker apparently is done with his talks. And The Undertaker had his saying. What he's going to do, Michael Cole says, when he gets his hand on Broken Matt Hardy or Woken Matt Hardy. Well, you're right about that, Renee Young says. You're right about that, Trini Kwan says. We're going to see what The Undertaker is going to do when he gets his hand on Broken Matt Hardy or Woken Matt Hardy, Trini Kwan said. And Taz says, The Undertaker, he's always been around for a long time. He's beat them all. And he can play mind games with the good of them. But I think maybe he's met someone who's probably as good as he is. Maybe he's a more good. Well, Taz says, well, only time will tell, Michael Cole says, if Woken Matt Hardy or Broken Matt Hardy, whatever he calls himself, can take out The Undertaker, but I don't really think he can. Well, that's all the time we have. The truth is, Trini Kwan said, I don't think he can. At the end of the day, The Undertaker will beat Woken Matt Hardy or Broken Matt Hardy, whatever you want to call him. It's the same Southwood. We'll beat him. Well, that's all the time we got here for NXT UK. Michael Cole, Trini Kwan, and Taz. Hope you like NXT UK, and we'll see you tomorrow.